Hey Pop Angels! So Paxton is still angry with his mom because of the fact that she put a counselor instead of fixing her marriage. Now he storms out of the house to go to school without saying a single word to her. Now when it's break time at school, Lewate decides to speak to him, asking him why is he not wanting to go out and chill with the rest of the students. And basically he opens up that he has so many problems, and one of them is the fact that his mother keeps insisting on him talking to strangers. And Luantle basically says that, hey, why don't you actually look at the counselor option out, because of the fact that it can actually help you to actually get your parents back together. Now Paxton decides that this is going to be his way to get his parents back together, with him trying to utilize a therapist. Now when he gets back home, he decides to mop the floor, he even wipes the gas stove, he's just doing the most. And once his mom comes back, he apologizes and he even says he wants to talk to the counselor. Now his mom is not aware that the only reason why he's even doing this is because he wants his parents to get back together. She's probably thinking Paxton has decided to turn in. Now, while we're still on the Homo household, Mr. Homo has received the divorce papers, and oh my gosh, guys, he is so devastated. Like, he is literally torn. When he was speaking to Mr. Mahonga, he was basically talking about how he's so devastated, how he feels like his world has stopped and he has never stopped loving Ivy. Actually, he does not think he can imagine his life without Ivy. He literally said, I cannot live without this woman, and he is fighting for love back. Now, Mr. Homo was not the only one who was looking for love back. It seems like there's a bit of some spice going on between Lizzy and Kwaito. Now, Lizzy and Mapiti went for a jog, and when they came back, Lizzy actually opened up to Mapiti, talking about how she's never actually really thanked Mapiti and Kwaito for actually saving her life. And that's when Mapiti decided to give her the idea that they should actually have lunch, and invites Kwaito over lunch, which ended up becoming a dinner. Now Lizzy thought that was a great idea, and she felt like she really does owe Kwaito and Mapiti for saving their life. Now Lizzy decides to call Kwaito, and Kwaito is ecstatic. He is looking at this as an opportunity for love back, an opportunity to get back his one true love. Now Lizzy tells him that, hey, I want to invite you for dinner because of the fact that you really saved my life. And there goes Kwaito, I'll do it again if I have to. Hey, I shame Sabawell for that love. Now Kwaito is thinking that Lizzy is inviting him just for dinner. Them two. He's thinking it's going to be like a romantic dinner where he most likely can be able to win Lizzy back. He's wondering why all of a sudden she wants dinner with him. Not knowing that, hey, he's going to be having dinner with his mother-in-law, aka Principal Jacobet Subahale and Mapiti. Now he had a shocking of his life when he meets Mapiti, Twaki, and Piti at the restaurant where Cat works, and Mapiti basically tells him that, hey, I will see you tomorrow, and he was so surprised, he was so confused. And he looked a bit upset because in his mind, he thought that it was going to be a romantic dinner. Now, while we're at the Siakamelas, Clement really wants to go to Crazy's launch. Remember a few weeks back, he got like some PR package. Basically, it was an invite that she must be present at Crazy's launch. And Chrissy said she's not gonna go there, and instead Clement said that he's going to stand in for her. Now the issue is Clement doesn't have a place to stay in Johannesburg until he remembered that he has a friend who lives in Sandton. Yes, a friend who lives in the burbs. He's living the Sandton life. Who can that be? Koloi. Yes, the one and only Koloi. I was shocked because I remembered Koloi basically complaining to Francois about the fact that he has to go early in the morning about 4 o'clock so that he can catch a taxi from Alex. Me, I knew that Koloi is staying in Gomora, not Sandton. But this is the actually sad reality of how life is. You know, people don't actually tell what's actually going on in their lives. Like, people want to show this facade that they're actually living a better life than they actually are. I don't understand why he lied and he said that he's living in Sandton, but he's living in Alex. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with living in Alex. It's just about understanding that obviously you came from high school and then you decided to go to another city and you're trying to make life for yourself. But just be real and own up to your reality. Lastly, we have the whole Lehasa situation. Now, Nokuthula, Kwezi's cousin, has phoned her mom, and when Skeem Saam begins, we see that Kwezi is basically having a back and forth with Nokuthula's mom on the fact that Nokuthula is going to be leaving very, very soon. Now, Kwezi's upset because it's like, why did you inform your mom about what happened? And she is upset about the fact that she's going to lose a nanny, and who's going to take care of LJ, especially since she just has a lot on her plate right now. Now, when Lehasa goes to Level Cafe, we see him having lunch, and there comes Sisanda basically trying to talk to Lehasa, who actually just is wanting to plan the next person he's going to make 10 feet under the ground. Now he calls his uncle, and his uncle is busy interested if he's managed to get the shares or not, but he's busy talking about how he wants to make someone disappear. Yo, Lehas, a gangster in a suit, like, come on. He's really threatened by Sisanda, but I was not expecting Sisanda to actually go back to Kwezi and technically told Kwezi that, hey, your man was threatening me and I did not like it. Now, before Skeem Saam ends, we see that Lehasa comes with a contract, and this contract is basically him saying that he wants to buy 40% of Kwezi's business, and he's going to be a silent partner for 2 years. Now, remember when he was talking to his uncle a few episodes back, he was saying that after the 2 years, there's somewhere in the contract where the company is going to be technically his. I think this is something like what he normally does. This is what happened most likely to Sonke Mahongwa and the other businesses, but technically he's basically pushing this contract in Kwezi's face. Now Kwezi wants a lawyer like every other sane person to do. Like, who does not want a lawyer to read a contract? But he's basically saying that he does not want a stranger to basically leak this information. And I'm just like, how? Kanti, what is so confidential that a stranger should not see this information? He does not want Kwezi to get a lawyer because he knows if a lawyer reads this, his plan is going to be outed. Now, in the end, Kwezi does not sign the contract, but she does promise that she's going to look over it. But anyway, we have come to the end of today's video. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell down below. Till next time, love and light. Bye.